Today, counting their injury problems. Arsenal troubled themselves counting how many points they're short of Chelsea's tally. Just as well for the Red Currants that one of their main men is getting back to his best. Sol Campbell didn't enjoy watching from the sidelines as Arsenal stuttered without him. But his form since returning to the fold has given Sven something to think about. Emil Heskey, against the right opposition, can look like a world beater. He certainly seems happier with the Blues than the Reds. At Highbury for us today, Jonathan Pearce.
Arsenal look for Ljungberg. And Reyes back to the swing. And Ljungberg, a challenge on him, won the ball, and it was crucial from Stephen Clements. Vital challenge by Stephen Clements. Back in the Birmingham side. Heskey's flick. Gray. Ooh, into Heskey. Chance for Birmingham. And off the line. Ashley Cole, the man back in the right position at the right time. Now that would have been a stunner. The goalkeeper took the sting off the shot. And comfortable enough in the end for Ashley Cole. Arsenal are in a very unfamiliar position. It's the first time since 2001 they've entered October off top spot in the Premiership. Gilberto. Through to Ljungberg, lovely ball. Ljungberg away, brought down. Cunningham, the last defender. Goal scoring opportunity. The referee has no option. Kenny Cunningham sent off. It was a lovely through ball by Gilberto, and Ljungberg was away and denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity by the stretching Kenny Cunningham. Reyes stands one side of the wall, Pires stands the other, but it's Reyes with a free kick. Oh, that's a lovely save. Reyes denied by a super stop. Arsenal have woken up. Laurent. Kleb to Laurent. Now looking for Reyes. Good tackle on him by Johnson. Ljungberg! Penalty kick for Arsenal. It was Johnson, who's filling in as a defender after the sending off, who made the challenge. In it came to Reyes. The first challenge was good. Well, he seemed to go over quite easily. His feet were scissored by Johnson, caught as Johnson's legs came together. What does he have to do, Steve Bruce? Patched up team, well organised. And here's Robert Pires, who's never failed to score in a game against Birmingham when he started. Taylor saves again. Pires from the rebound. And Birmingham escape. Mike Taylor is the hero of the hour. It wasn't a good penalty. And the rebound wide. Came at him at a good height, Taylor, but he still had to make the save. A rearguard action now for Birmingham City. After they'd started so promisingly as an attacking force. Oh, that's a lovely ball in towards Reyes. Saved by Taylor. Reyes from an angle, pushed away. It was stinging. Fabregas finds Laurent. Arsenal camped in the Birmingham half since the sending off of Cunningham. Kleb, Laurent, space here, Reyes, oh, deflected off Tebele. It was a lovely move by Arsenal and deserved better. Flicked away by Tebele's outstretched foot. Jermaine Pennant. Blocked by Ashley Cole. But Pennant got there. And Robert Pires has found him. As he jumped, I think he gave Pennant something of a dead leg. And this could be a big moment in the Premiership season. Pennant's cross. Pires blocks. Clapham. Blocked by Fabregas. Arsenal on the break. Ljungberg to Reyes. This is where Arsenal are so dangerous on the counter. Gray got a touch, but Reyes looks for Ljungberg. Brilliant save. Ljungberg again denied by a giant of a goalkeeper on the day. The speed of Arsenal's break, breathtaking. Reyes, look for Ljungberg, brilliant save. Options on the Arsenal bench. Dennis Bergkamp there, Robin van Persie too. Reyes finds Pires, and again, unbelievable. Just the faintest of touches from Mike Taylor's gloves, and the post helped him as well, but fortune favours the brave. Heskey, well played to Clements, Pennant. Heskey looking for the return and driving on, and this is Emil Heskey. Couldn't finish. Now Reyes. Van Persie's in the middle. Reyes covered by Tabili. Well timed the challenge. Campbell moves forward. Torre's in there too, and Gilberto. Poor clearance by Gray. Campbell to Fabregas. Bergkamp is awaiting on the right. This is Van Persie. Oh, it's deflected it in! After all his heroics, the shot deflected and then through the goalkeeper. Came off Clements, I think. Oh, what a horrible moment. Clements. Clapham. Oh, given away by Sol Campbell. This is Pennant. And Toure was there to cover for his centre-half partner. A rare error by Sol Campbell since his return to the side from injury. Birmingham City have a corner kick. Up goes Lehmann. It's in, but the ball had swung behind the dead ball line, and it won't count. It's a goal kick. I think the whistle had blown even before the header was made, to be honest. Flag's already up before the header's made.
Was this one that you really had to win?
Yes, because we know at the moment we are behind what is expected in number of points, and it was you're a little bit in a kind of pressure not to drop any more points, and that's why it was a big game for us.
We feel harshly done by in there today, and rightly so, because for half an hour in the game we caused them a few problems. We had one or two really good chances, and then the game just changes on a tackle by Kenny Cunningham, who unfortunately has caught the lad, and we all know the letter of the law and all the rest of it, and then spoils the whole afternoon.
You've seen goalkeeping performances, a great note here against Arsenal over the years, but how highly does that rate Mike Taylor's?
That's one of the best. The goal looked small when he was in there, and even when you hit the ball in the corner, it looked like he will get there, and he had everything. He was calm, reaction quick, had a fantastic leap, and anticipated and read everything we did. And when he didn't do that, even against when Pires hit the post, I think he touched the ball. So you can give him 10 out of 10 today.
I can't take any consolation for a few saves when the one that beat me I should have saved really. But that's the life of a goalkeeper, unfortunately. But we can take a lot of positives from the game, and we move on.
Gavin, you're at this game. Did his display look just as good in the flesh?
Oh, he was immense. I mean, for the first sort of 15, 20 minutes, Birmingham with a better side. The sending off changed it, and then what do you need? You need your keeper to have a big game, and he certainly did. His handling was good. His shot stopping was excellent. His reflexes, and he was just magnificent. It was just cruel, really, from at the end that this got a horrible deflection and spun over him and into the back of the net. And I thought Birmingham showed good character in the face of adversity today.
And this was sweet revenge for Arsene Wenger, because you and Mike Taylor once played Arsene Wenger and a friend at tennis, is that right?
We did. I was in Sardinia on holiday. Mike Taylor was there, and Arsene obviously, and we played a doubles match against him and his French friend.
Is he very precise, Arsene Wenger?
Very precise. Everything's on the stopwatch on the tennis court.
Yeah.
If the ball goes in at the tightest angle, he can't quite see it from where he stood.
Right.
But a real gentleman, gallant loser.
Apart from his line calls.
Apart from the line calls. But,
Sol Campbell, would you play him on Saturday?
Well, I think they've had 3 clean sheets since he's been back in the side, and he looks hungry again, Sol. He's had a difficult few months not being in the team. He's back in now, and he looks like he really wants it. And I think there's an opportunity for him there. I don't think Rio Ferdinand's particularly on his game at the moment, so it gives Sven-Göran Eriksson an opportunity to maybe see how they arrive at the training camp and then pick his team off the back of that.
Stop where they'll probably top, I should say, where they probably will be all season. Bolton could have gone 2nd, but instead of 5th. Wigan at 8th. Man City have crept back into the top 6. At the bottom, Everton are bottom. West Brom are 2nd bottom. But we never bother looking at the table till Christmas, do we? It just doesn't tell us anything till then. That's my view, certainly. As for too good, too bad this week, we'll start with the too good. Just some fantastic goalkeeping from Make Taylor. It just got better and better for him. There was no way past him, but you always knew in the end it would somehow not work out. Deflection did for him. Make, if you're watching, we're going to freeze the ball there. We're not going to let it go over the line.
Reyes with the corner, and Senderos sits in, and Arsenal have their noses in front. Kanu to Albrechtsson, should keep it in, does keep it in. Here's Kanu! Kanu 1-all! Kanu scores against his former club. Agüe. Left for Bergkamp. Bergkamp teed up for Fabregas. Surely he's a must, Chris Kirkland, for the summer. Robinson. Camera finds its way to Carter. Well hit! Oh, what a goal! What a strike by Carter! West Bromwich Albion 2, Arsenal 1.
Arsene Wenger arrived in Prague with some good news at last on the injury front. Thierry Henry was fit enough to travel and will play at least part of the game, probably coming on in the second half.
He has traveled because at the moment we have many injuries, and because I feel that he has done a lot of fitness work, very little training with the team, but if needed he can play part of the game, and that's why I brought him here.
Henry's last game for Arsenal was back in August when he scored twice against Fulham. His return is a big boost for the whole squad.
He is one of our big players, you know, a player in is back in the squad, and that give us some confidence. And I think that, like the board said, that we will see what if he will play or not. But when he is on the squad, you know, that gives some big brief to us as well, you know, and that's good for the team.
Robin van Persie has also recovered from his thigh strain, while Gilberto is set to captain the side after missing Saturday's 2-1 defeat at West Bromwich Albion. That setback left Arsenal 14 points behind Chelsea in the Premiership. And Wenger admits there are similarities between the reigning champions, who haven't lost in a year, and his side, which went unbeaten through a whole season.
When you're on a run, you know, things go for you, and the confidence has grown in their camp, and respect in the teams to play against them has grown, and but there's a similarity because of the length of the run.
In Europe, Arsenal's form has been more impressive. 2 wins out of 2, and keeping that momentum going is Wenger's priority.
I feel we can make a decisive step tomorrow if the results go in our favour. If we win and Ajax has a good result at Thun, it could be a decisive game for us. But anyway, we want to keep winning and to qualify as quickly as possible.
1 point from 4 games is all Arsenal have managed on their Premiership travels, but in Europe it's been different. Played one, won one is their record. Given the injury problems tonight, though, Arsene Wenger would probably settle for just remaining unbeaten. Nick Collins, Sky Sports, Prague.
But in 7 previous attempts, Arsene Wenger's never been past the quarters.
The team is on the way up, you know, and what we need now is to confirm that in the league and in the European Cup. We have to keep the way we play and keep the belief and the way we want to go forward, because that's the only way for us. If the plan B is not to play, I'm not your client, you know. What people call plan B, is it just kick the ball forward and try to rely on a coincidence ball, or just to have negative tactics? I don't feel it is good enough for Arsenal Football Club. The big clubs have a responsibility to play. If we start to refuse to play, where does football go? And I feel as well you cannot sell Champions League football at the beginning of the season by saying you just don't play. We go nowhere like that. What brought us all to football is the desire to play. If the education will be to say to players, don't play, I don't think that the team can last a long time.
The departure of captain Patrick Vieira in the summer presented the almost constant challenge of how to rejuvenate a team whilst maintaining form. Integrating young talent, though, is one of Wenger's strengths.
You have to replace these players with other good players who can carry on that philosophy, that culture we have built up in the club. It's long work, you know, hard work. Transition means less pressure for results, and I hate that, you know. As much as I love to play positive football, as much I love to win. And for me, transition at the club like Arsenal is a word we have to ban. We just want to win our games and continue to develop the way we want to play the game and play better. If you have a positive attitude, as soon as you do not win, people do not question, are you good enough? They question the way you want to play. And I feel we have to continue to play with the way we want to play, but better.
A stuttering start in the Premiership has been masked by a 100% record in the Champions League. Wins against Thun and Ajax were followed by a Thierry Henry-inspired showing in Prague. That form is providing a boost to confidence as Arsenal chase their London rivals.
We didn't expect the gap to be so big between Chelsea and us. I am frustrated, yes, because the results we have played until now are not good enough for us. And I'm frustrated because the gap between the top team and us is too big. But as well, I'm even more determined, like the players are. And I'm very optimistic because the desire, the ambition within the squad is very strong. And I feel the team is united and really determined. And that's, I know we have the individual quality to come back.